Oi oi! And Keeps Gaming here, and today we're going to be talking about an accidental leak of Terry Bogard's... Bogard? It sounds really... I'm saying Bogard. Terry Bogard's... Oh my god, I can't say his name properly at all. Terry Bogard's release date, which got leaked on Nintendo's website. I think they accidentally leaked it out, and it said the 5th of November, as you can see on screen right now. I was expecting this pretty much. I said on my stream earlier that... I think Terry's going to come out on the 6th, because if you guys remember, Banjo came out midweek. I can't remember exactly what date day. I know it was sometime last month, or the month before that. Was it September? I think it was September. I literally can't remember what date it was, but I know it was midweek. I know you guys are going to definitely tell me in the comments when Banjo definitely got released. But I knew this with Terry, and especially our 5th DLC fight, what we're going to get is going to be released mid... week as well, I think. So yeah, over the 5th or 6th, Terry's going to get released, and then whatever characters of 5th DLC will be released midweek. I know Nintendo does this really weird thing where it will release a character midweek, but any other like game or anything comes out on a Friday and stuff. It's just really weird. Smash characters get released midweek. Now, it's very strange. For that. I mean, I said before, I was expecting Terry to come out on the 5th or 6th of November. Even though this has been leaked for the 5th, I still think it's the 6th of November Terry's coming out. Because I knew it was going to be midweek, and I think Banjo came out on a Wednesday. It'd be very weird to, you know, release Terry on a Tuesday when Banjo was on a Wednesday. So I said earlier in my Smash stream that it is definitely the 6th he will be released. I still think it's the 6th, and because of what's happened today and this accidental release date of him, I still think he's going to be the 6th now. They're going to push it back one day, but I don't actually know. The second thing I want to talk about today is Spirits deconfirming fighters. Now, there has not been any word anywhere, and I think the community made this up. Spirits deconfirming fighters. Now, I'm thinking if you were to deconfirm a character by Spirits, you're going to reduce what characters to get into Smash and have new ideas and new characters get into Smash. Like, the characters that people really want in Smash, if they're Spirits now, that means the characters that people want will never get in. And I think that restricts the chances of having new characters in Smash. I think you could do it, swing it like this. I mean, you could have a Spirit in Smash, because if you think about when you beat Classic Mode, you get fighter spirits. Let's take Geno for example. It's Geno's Spirit, but maybe when Geno does come to Smash, he will then have a fighter spirit. So it's two different sorts of spirits. So you've got the spirit from the game, but the fighter spirit is from Smash. That is my theory. But also, I watched a Game Explain episode with John, and he goes over this. He says basically what I thought, and I was trying to do this video for like ages, but I never really got around time to doing it. And now John spoke about it. He's actually said what basically I think about Spirits not deconfirming characters. It just restricts of potential characters for the future. And now I said, like, Geno's a great example, as I said. Like, you can have a fighter spirit and just a normal spirit. That spirit could be from just their game. The fighter spirit could be for Smash. Something like that. But I'll play the clip, what John said about Spirits deconfirming characters or not deconfirming characters, because he has a great take on it, and I think exactly the same way. So I'll play it right now for you.
I think that being a spirit means absolutely nothing. I think we make up a lot of rules for what qualifies and disqualifies Smash characters in speculation. So here's what's happening in the future. We're getting a whole new batch of DLC fighters, right? If we were to say every single character that is a spirit is disqualified from the future rankings of DLC characters, we're gonna run out of who we can choose, because basically every Nintendo character is a spirit. And I felt that that's a huge limitation. I understand assist trophies to an extent. With assist trophies, the development team said to themselves, hey, this person is not a fighter, we've tried, we're going to implement them in the game as a character, but not a playable one. Now, I also don't fully believe that assist trophies can't be playable characters though, because certain stages don't accept certain assist trophies. So what's to say that you can't just disable that assist trophy while the character is in play? Now, I'm not saying Waluigi and Isaac are going to be playable, but I feel like they could be. I think we put these rules in place ourselves, and just sort of put words in the developers' mouths. So when it comes to spirits, I feel like that is just such a weird hill that we die on. Especially as trophies haven't even really been a hurdle to being playable. In Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS, Lucas was a trophy before being announced as a DLC character. And if trophies can become playable fighters, you know, trophies, the much more limited form of spirits, if they can become fighters, what's to say that those 900,000 plus spirits can't be playable too? It's weird, especially as like Rex and Pyra are also spirits, and the reason they weren't playable were basically time constraints, and I think most of us expect them to be playable in the next batch of DLC. So in my opinion, being a spirit, being an assist trophy, that means nothing to being a playable character. Now, I do understand that these spirits, the Tetraminos, are basically being added now. They weren't added at launch, and because they're being added now, that probably means they aren't being considered for a DLC spot. Doesn't rule them out, but it probably does mean they aren't going to be playable.
Well, there you have it. John from GameXplain even says that it's a huge limitation of what characters we can actually use in Smash Brothers. And this is what I think too. It will just restrict how many characters we can actually then put in the game. And it will be so many obscure characters and not the characters that actually people want in the game. So maybe in the beginning, characters that were spirits wasn't allowed, but maybe because the fan demand is so high now for certain characters, that rule has now just gone out the window. As I said before, it could have been, like before, it could be something that was a rule, but now it's not. You know, there's so many things and so many ways you can spin this. And even Sakurai said he wants to push the goalpost, or even said like this goalpost is taken away from him. But you know what I mean? Like, he always wants to do something new and try and fit as many characters in this game as possible. Anyway guys, that's everything today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. If you guys enjoyed this video for any reason at all, please subscribe, turn on notifications, so you guys don't miss any live streams I do, or any video uploads I do. And yeah, I shall see you next time. Always remember to keep gaming. Oh, bye guys! See you later!